Hi, boys and girls. We're going to be doing 3 pages in the Lesson 20 section of our Journeys Reader's Notebook, and this is Grade 1, Volume 2. We're going to be doing pages 73, 74, and 75. So we're going to start off with our spelling practice. This is our last practice before our test. All of our words this week are compound words. And we've practiced them several times by now, so let's just get right down to it and begin reading. The sunset was very red, or the himself was very red. The sunset. The sun sort of reflects across the land or the sea and makes it different colors sometimes. Sunset. First I spell sun, then I spell set. Sunset. Let us play today. Let us play inside or let us play flagpole. Let us play inside today. Maybe it was snowing or raining outside. Maybe it was too windy. Let's spell inside. In. First we spell in, then we spell side. S-I-D. And an E to make the I say its name. Inside. I carry my playpen with me. I carry my backpack with me. I hope you picked backpack because kids don't carry their playpens with them. Back, we're going to spell back first. Back, now we have to spell pack. P-A, and the C-K spells the K sound on both back and pack. Backpack. I'll be really impressed if you get all your compound words correct on your test. Before I brush my teeth. Before bedtime, I brush my teeth. Before sailboat, I brush my teeth. Before bedtime, let's circle bedtime. B-ed. And we spelled bed, now we have to spell time. I'm make the E say make the I say its name. Bedtime. Bedtime. My bathtub has a matching hat. That makes no sense. Let me try the other word. My raincoat has a matching hat. My raincoat. So if you have a yellow raincoat, maybe you can get a matching hat for it. Rain. Now I'm going to spell coat. K-O-T. That's a pretty tough one. Remember the A is spelled with A-I in rain, and the O is spelled with O-A in coat. Raincoat. Okay, let's do some grammar now. We're going to write each of these sentences with the correct verb. So you tell me which one sounds right. Okay. This puppet is small. This puppet are small. They're talking about one puppet, so we're going to use the word is. It says to write the whole sentence. We're not going to be able to write the whole sentence. So let's just go like this. Maybe we can write the whole sentence on this one. Raindrops is wet. Raindrops are wet. They are wet. Let's write down raindrops are wet. Rain drops drop. Raindrops are wet. All right, we did it. We used the correct verb. The lambs is white. Okay, lambs means more than one lamb, so we have to use the word are. The lambs are white. Circle the word are. I wonder if we can fit that in. The lambs are, and are you guys using your handwriting lines? White. Let's put a period right there. The lambs are white. Okay, next. The show was funny. The show were funny. The show was funny because we're talking about one show, so we have to use the verb was. The show was funny. Fun has two N's and one Y. The show was funny. Last one. Those muffins was huge. No, we can't use was because muffins means more than one. We have to use the verb were. Those muffins were huge. You know what? We have some space down here, so let's go ahead and write that. Those muffins were huge. Ta-da! Okay. That was a lot of hard work. We got to practice our handwriting and we got to practice our grammar. Those muffins were huge. I forgot to circle were. Okay, you can pause it there. If you're ready, I don't think you will be ready, but go ahead and pause it there. And when you're ready, just join us on the next page. We're doing page 75, and we're going to be practicing more prepositional phrases. So on this page, it gives us an example about prepositions, how they can tell when or where. So right here, this one tells about when. It says, we walk after lunch. It tells when they walked. It tells when they walked after lunch. And over here it says, we walk in the park. That prepositional phrase tells where they walked in the park. So we're going to add a prepositional phrase to each sentence to tell when or where. And we're going to write the new sentence on the line. Okay, I don't want to have to write all of it, so I'm just going to go like this and take out the periods. Can you do that too? So, my friends and I ran. Do you want to say to school? Or do you want to say my friends and I ran across the street? Oh, I don't want to say that. That might give you ideas. My friends and I ran at the park. Yeah, let's do at the park. Okay, my friends and I ran at the park. And that tells where we ran. Period. My friends and I ran where? At the park. This is a prepositional phrase that tells where. Okay, something fell under the table. A lot of times things fall under the table when people are eating. Napkins, spoons, crumbs. Something fell under the table. Something fell under the table. Where did it fall? Under the table. That tells where. Okay, so here it says I tripped. Let's go ahead and say I tripped while jumping, and that will tell when you tripped. I tripped while, maybe you were jump roping and the people were turning the rope too fast. Let's say jump roping. I don't know if I'll be. I'm good. So while jumping, let's just do jumping. I tripped while jumping. When did you trip? I tripped while jumping. That's a prepositional phrase that tells you when you tripped. Okay, so right here it says, I went home, and let's make a prepositional phrase that tells when. So I went home after school. I went home after school. After school. I went home after school. Yay! And we're done. Okay, I'm going to keep this here. That'll be your last slide. As soon as you're finished writing, you can go ahead and close your book and go do something else. Okay, hope you learned something. Bye-bye.